will see how that you have CPU, okay, and you have north bridge and south bridge, okay. Then you have RAM, and then PCI express slot, okay. We'll see what that is, okay. In our next slides we will see what those are. Okay. So you have here USB pen drives, your SATA connections, your all you will be connecting to your south bridge here. Okay. So this is your PCI is your extension cards. Okay. So if something is not there in your motherboard or your you want to expand, so this is where you will be connecting. Hello? Yeah, hello. Next session after 4:10 I will start Linux commands. Okay, 4:15. Okay, I will start. Okay, no problem. Sorry. So Pranav, you are in the call, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. You are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So in the south bridge, you will be connecting all your legacy, BIOS, USB, pen drives, everything. So on the north bridge, you will have your CPU, RAM, extension slots, all that. We'll see how those will be connected. Okay. So this is where your south bridge you will be connecting to your PCI bus. Okay. Like your expansion slots, your hard drive, all that. North bridge you will be connecting to your front bus, your CPU, graphical card, all you will be connecting in this way. Okay. And then this is how the link will be. Okay. So north bridge mainly on the graphic part, CPU and RAM. This is at the high level. So you will have link between north bridge and south bridge. Okay. So here you will have all your peripherals. Then we will move on. So now I am expanding one by one. Okay. Now at the north bridge you have RAM slots here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So here you have at the south bridge you will have connected your hard drives here. Hard drive and other devices on the south bridge. This is in the your motherboard on your computer. Okay. Then you will see it like this. Okay. CPU, you are connecting it to the north bridge. Then you have memory slot. This is where you will put your RAM slots here. And this is your graphic card, AGP or PCI Express. Okay. So this we will see it in the class. Okay. How these are there. Okay. And then you will have a PCI bus. Okay. So this is your PCI slots. Then you have your CMOS memory, all your BIOS settings, everything it will be connected here. Everything will be for on your south bridge. Okay. If you look in your motherboard, it will be like this. High level, it will be like this. This will be your chipset and it will be going to your USB-C port, USB 2 and then SATA. All that you will be connected. Okay. So your processor will be doing like this. Now the other diagram. This is how it will look in a different way. So now inside the processor you will have ALU, arithmetic and logic unit, then you will have control unit, and then you will have registers here. Okay? So then you will have control bus, okay? And then you will be accessing the memory. This is the access between your memory and CPU connectivity. These are called system bus. This is where your communication is going to. So now I will go back to the first one. Types of motherboards. Now if you look here, this is where your memory slots are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And now this is your CPU socket. Now this is your GPU. Now this is chipset. So now I will open one, any one motherboard. Okay?
What is chipset, sir?
Chipset is for motherboard we will call that as chipset. Okay? For the control. Let's say you have here. Okay. So now you see gigabyte. I will take this copy here. Just coming back here. So this is how the motherboard will look like. So this is your heat sink. This is SATA 1, SATA 2, SATA 3, SATA 2, O. 0, 1, 2, 3. These are all your hard drives. This is where you are going to connect your hard drives. These are all your PCI slots. This is for hard disk. Okay, old type. This is your ATX power, 24 pin. Okay, these are your fan panel. Okay, this is where you are connecting the fan panel. Okay. This is your CMOS battery. Okay. So once you save time, all your booting, all that, it will save it here, okay, in the CMOS. So this is your CPU socket. So you have here north bridge and south bridge. So just now you see, right, north bridge, you are dealing with CPU and memory, okay. South bridge you will be dealing with PCI. Okay. This one you are dealing with. You have here memory. This one is memory. DDR2, 800 megahertz. This is 800 megahertz. You have two memory slots here. I will take one more motherboard. Now you see it here. You have here your display ports, your HDMI, all that you have. These are all your peripherals, okay, which will be connecting differently, okay. PCI Express slot, okay, for your graphics, all that. Okay. Now you have here CPU slot. Huh? Sorry?
This is also motherboard.
Yeah, this is also one motherboard type of. This is also one type. Okay. So now you have 2 into 288 pin DDR5 RAM slot. Okay. You see it here 6300 megahertz, 64 GB. Okay. So this will be very speed. You have here heat sink. Okay. So this is where you have chipset here. Okay. And you have heat sink here. So whatever heat it is generating, this will take. Now you have here this one. Gigabyte. Okay. You have here 1, 2, 3, 4. Memory slot. And graphical slot here. Okay. So this is one type of motherboard. You have ATX power here. You see here power. Now you understood this south bridge and north bridge. North bridge you will be dealing with that, and south bridge it will be dealing with the other one. With the chipset, all that you will be dealing with that. Now we will go ahead with how the booting will work. So we will stop the recording and then